Good morning, Avery. This is Nico from Cliff Jones RV here in Sealy, Texas. Want to make this video for you on this awesome 2021 Cherokee 324TS. I was thinking to myself, I haven't made a video on this one yet, and I'm just kicking myself in the butt because I should have a long time ago. So I'm glad you called in to give me the opportunity to show you this awesome camper. So it's pretty unique because it does have a slide in the master. So I have been here for about 5 years, and I have not yet seen a Cherokee with a slide in the master bedroom. So this is about as big as they make them, 32 feet on the box. You have one slide here, of course, one in the living room, and then one in the bunk room that we'll get to. But with most bunkhouses, mom and dad, they're kind of losing out because you have no space to walk around. You really have no storage. Most RVs, you just have a ward on the right and a ward on the left. But with this one, the whole cap is your closet, but it gets better than that. In this one, you have a washer dryer prep or just storage for whatever you want. So you have power connection here. These little poles here are easily removed, and you have hot cold water here. So this is the air washer dryer or just additional storage. But when you open this, you have all this hanging space here. This rail goes from all the way here to all the way here, so that is many wardrobes that you can hang here, and it's very deep as well, so you're not gonna have to worry about your shirts or your pants, whatever, getting all crumpled up there. Now we also have shelves on each side of the bed here for putting your phones, valuables, whatever you want, right next to you. This also has a dock for Furrion Lit. That's an accessory you can purchase. Last time I checked, it was $100. It's a portable Bluetooth speaker and flashlight, and it has USB chargers there on the top right. You also have standard chargers, USB chargers there on the left side, overhead storage here, and underneath the bed we have the struts that hold the bed up, so you have plenty of storage there, and that is accessible from the outside as well. We also have this area here. I mean, really, this RV, if you didn't know any better, feels like a fifth wheel being in here on the inside. And we have tons of drawers here, as well as a coaxial connection and power connections for TV. Now this RV does have 2 ACs. I know when we talked yesterday, you were saying you were looking at a product that was floor plan wise similar to this, but I just want to go through and show you why Cherokee is the #1 retailing travel trailer in America. So what's really great is that both of these ACs work together to cool the whole unit. So you have 2 ducts here in the master to really cool it down. Now the important thing about these ACs is that they're Coleman Mach ACs. They are very quiet, very dependable, much preferred over other brands. So I'll show you here in the bunk room, but both ACs are identical in terms of their design, because usually you just have a bunk room AC where it just drops down, but these are ducted, so if you close it, it's gonna flow through the ducts there. If you have it open, it's going to drop all the cold air here in the living room if everybody's hanging out here. Now, one thing I was telling you as well is that ours has the juice pack. So I'm going to show you a couple of exclusive features that Cherokee has. So starting really around the 2020 release models, they start including the juice pack. So that's built-in solar. It's a 50-watt panel on the roof. To turn it on, all I have to do is flip this switch. To turn it off, of course, the same. Over here at the entrance, we have the voltage meter. So we're at 12.1 volts right now. So with the built-in solar, you can run all the lights as you see. You can run all the 12-volt systems. So the slides, the awning, the radio, the USB chargers, the main power jack, stuff like that, and the awning, if I didn't mention that, will also run here. Cherokee's big on USBs. You got more right here. What's really great about this panel is that this is a smart panel. So if you download the Lippert One Control app, you can connect it to your phone and control some of your RV here. So we have one button for the slides. That's the way that this Cherokee operates. And by the way, these are flush floor slides, so you do have much more headroom versus others where you have to step up. So you just press and hold this button, and they come in, at kind of like staggered at different times. Control for the awning, slide lights, all your lights here, water pump for fresh water, and water heater. Ours is propane and electric, by the way. Not all campers are. So up here we have the entertainment center. in my opinion, you know, the Vizio TVs usually work best with this mount. You just have 4 holes. If you want to get fancy, you can purchase a metal mount that mounts to this, and it's pretty much universally got like a billion dots that you can mount just about anything. Another awesome thing about our Cherokees is that this has the One Control hotspot, so you can go to store.lci1.com if you want more information. But from my understanding, you can purchase a box that's about $300, and it plugs in here, and you have a data plan with 4G. So whoever the provider's through, as long as you have cell service, you'll have 4G. Most campers say they're ready for Wi-Fi, but that's just a range booster that connects to an existing, you know, you're depending on an existing network. But with this one, you'll have 4G on the go as long as you have data. Ours also has a booster. If the light is green, that means it's on and you're catching the over-the-air channels. So you can catch about 60 channels depending on where you are. If it's off, you're using built-in entertainment. And on ours, it's ready for cable outside. This radio is multifunction, AM, FM, Bluetooth, NFC, HDMI, USB. So what's great about the HDMI is you plug in here, and it comes out from here, these RCA connections. It goes up through here, connects to your TV. So if you want to bring a gaming console, laptop, whatever you want, you can plug in there. We also have storage here. And before I forget, the radio does work inside or outside. You have zone 1 and 2. You can control it with these buttons here on the top left. You also have a electric fireplace. Now, of course, you have a propane furnace. But if you want to save on propane during those rare days it's cold in Texas, you can turn this on and it will generate heat on electricity. I would recommend turning your furnace on, set it to a low temperature, and then this will maintain your heat for you. During the summer, if you just want to add some ambiance, you can turn the heat off and just have a light show. Here we have the kitchen. So what's really great about our camper is that you do have black stainless steel in the kitchen. I hate seeing plastic sinks in campers, but with ours it's stainless, more sanitary. Of course, that's more important now than ever. We also have a ridiculous commercial style faucet here for washing dishes and vegetables. Storage overhead. We have a residential power microwave. It'll very quickly and evenly heat food. We have a slim down range hood. This gives you more space while you're cooking here, not getting in your way. Ours actually works, by the way. It will vent outside. Ours has an LED light versus an incandescent bulb, so it's much brighter, will last practically a lifetime. And on this camper, you have a real backsplash. Most of them are stickers, but this one's really nice. We have a 3-burner cooktop here with the glass insert to give you additional counter space. Rear turret for simmering, front one's for boiling. We have blue lights here in the knobs. And our oven will light itself. You don't have to manually do it, which is great. Here we have storage underneath for cleaning supplies, whatever you want. Drawers here for utensils, super deep. And our refrigerator, another exclusive to Cherokees, is a 10 cubic foot all electric refrigerator. It's actually running right now on solar, so it cools down faster than conventional fridges. Because it does not have propane components, it is much deeper. Here we have the breaker box next to the switch there for the juice pack. Great thing about our dinette, you know, this is really the preferred dinette. The whole family can sit here, enjoy a meal, play a card game, whatever you want to do. It also converts into a big bed, nearly a queen size bed. And we have storage underneath as well. Goes back on both sides. We have a jackknife sofa that also turns into a bed like a futon. We have storage underneath here if you'd like. And ours has these super cool zebra blinds, so you can block it out or let some light in. They operate just like that. More USB chargers here. Here's our speakers with pretty blue LED lights. Pantry. Tons of storage there. Go to the bunk room. Here we have the third slide. And as I was saying, this AC is ducted, so both units will cool the whole RV, not just the main pushing through and this one cooling the bunk room, which is really great. And you still have the sliders here to control the airflow. Of course, we have a single bunk on top. It is propped up right now, so if you want to sit here, watch TV, hang out, whatever, you can do that. And of course, this is just like the one in the living room with storage underneath. We do have a window here that will open up if you want cross ventilation. Huge window in the back. 4 USB chargers on this side. a spot for a TV here with coaxial and power. Ours has a ladder. A lot of, bunkhouses don't even have ladders, but this one does. Underneath the single bunk here with teddy bear mattress, super comfortable. We have little cubbies for storage. You have power connections up here as well as USBs, a window that does not open up there. And you also have the secondary thermostat. So you can set 2 different zones for temperatures. Primary thermostat is located right here. Let's give you a view of the bunk room for a second. And I'll just take a second here to show you the main living space before we jump into the bathroom. Here we have the bathroom. Now, one thing you'll notice, as soon as you step in, the lights come on, so you're not gonna have to fumble switches early in the morning, late at night. It's got motion sensor lights, super fancy. Here we have a corner shower. Most bunkhouses are gonna have the standard tub shower combo. This is so common, but with this one you have a corner shower, which I definitely would prefer. I'm an average size guy, just under 6 feet tall. Plenty of headroom here, especially with the skylight. Plenty of elbow room as well. So really great shower in this camper. Let me just show you the bathroom from the bathroom from inside the shower here. So here we have a medicine cabinet, grounded power connections for a blow dryer, trimmer, whatever you need. Sink here, storage underneath, and we have a secondary entrance straight into the bathroom. So if you're at the beach, if you're somewhere on the lake, your feet are all muddy, you can come straight in here and not get your whole camper dirty. We have angry fighting octopuses here for hanging clothes, towels, whatever you need. We do have a max air fan. This one's really awesome compared to some of the more dinky ones that some RVs come with. So you have 4 different speeds there, not just one. And what I would recommend is adding a max air guard to this fan. That way when you're going down the road, you can have it open, have it on, have a window open, and it'll keep it about 10 to 15 degrees cooler in here versus not having it. So when you're after your destination, it will not take as long to cool down. Okay, that's it for the inside. Now we can jump outside. You also have a skylight here for natural light. Now, one thing about our Cherokees, ours have the awesome steps. This one has 4. I honestly just learned this the other day, but Cherokees have larger tires, 15-inch tires, versus 14, so they do set up quite a bit higher versus others. I'm gonna take a step back and show you this thing. This is just a monster of an RV. The biggest bunkhouse we have in a bumper pool at the moment, and it's actually rivals some of our 5th wheels. So starting up front, we do have an electric power jack. Just press that for up and down. You have a light here to see early in the morning, late at night. We have 2 20-pound propane tanks. We can earn your business. We will fill these tanks. We will install, well, I'm sorry, the battery comes installed because it comes from the factory. But we will do full systems check, wash it, detail it. We'll give you an hour walkthrough with our technicians to show you how everything works. We didn't discuss your tow vehicle just yet, but make sure that you do have a 7-way plug that communicates your lights, your brakes, and if you have direct line charge, we'll charge your battery while you're going down the road. Make sure you also have a brake controller. And so up front, this has an auxiliary port. It's an XLR port for solar if you want it. It's limited to 10 amps. You can add additional Furrion solar there. Ours does include stabilizer jacks. I know it's crazy, but everything on an RV is an option. Spare tire stabilizers, they're manual, but just get an impact in a 3/4-inch bit, you're good to go. As we saw, we have the MORryde step above steps. They're super stable. They have adjustable feet. They have no give as long as you have them set up properly. They just fold right into the door. Huge awning. It's electric, of course, with blue LED lights. And of course, this whole time we've been talking about this Cherokee 324TS here at Cliff Jones RV in Sealy, Texas. And we also have marine grade speakers on the outside. They're blue to match all the other lights. These driven speakers sound pretty good. I listen to music all day and I really appreciate the upgraded quality these offer. And here we have audio-visual connections for the outside. Propane electric water heater, furnace, propane furnace. So on those cold days when you have your furnace on, you're standing outside, you can gather some warmth. 15-inch tires here. Here we have the secondary entrance to the bathroom. Huge outdoor kitchen. So this is a 5.6 cubic foot refrigerator. Fridge on this side, freezer on this side. So you have a total of 15.6 cubic feet of refrigeration with this RV. This only works on shore power. We also have lights outside, LEDs, overhead storage here. Portable ice maker, how awesome is that? So you have a hot cold sink outside. All you have to do is get a cup, pour some water in, it constantly recycles the water until it's all gone. 2-burner propane cooktop here. This is a RVQ quick connect. You can buy a $20 hose online and connect other grills if you would like. That connects right down there. And we have a leash latch. If you want to bring your 4-legged friends along, you can keep them tethered nearby. And of course, the door for the kitchen also acts as a cover as well. So you have the awning and you have this, so that way the Texas sun does not beat you down as it tends to do to me every day. So here we have the rack on the back. This is rated for 200 pounds. If you want to put a generator, ice chest, whatever you need, you can do that. We do have a spare tire here. Has a bumper, so if you want to put your sewer hose in there, you can, to keep your RV clean. And we also have prep for a backup camera if you'd like to add one. Backup cameras can save lives. Here we have the slides. One. Underneath here we have the dump for the gray and black tank. And then we also have one over there. Here we have your main connections as a black tank flush. A lot of RVs don't have this. Some of them cannot be added due to the design of their tanks, and it also costs money, but with ours it's included. So whenever you dump your black tank, all you have to do is hook up a water hose and let the built-in nozzles clean it out for you, so you don't have to do it the old-fashioned way. Grab a wand, drag it through your camper, stick it in your toilet, all that good stuff. No worries with this. City water connection for parks or at your property. Anywhere you have pressurized water, you can plug in here. Fresh water connection, if you want to go off the grid, you can take potable water with you and use the built-in pump. Here we have the 50 amp connection. Of course it's 50 amp because it has 2 ACs. We have a outside shower with hot and cold water, and what's really neat is that you are tucked between the 2 sides here, so you can very easily just hang up a curtain and shower outside in nature if you want to. Coming up front here, we have another dump station. You have a light, it's not on right now, you control that inside. That way you can see some of your connections here. Cable inlet if you want to hook up to cable. This is the access to the storage underneath the bed that I was telling you about. So you get that view here. Also your 50 amp power. And that's going to be about it. This thing is quite heavy. It's 11,365 pounds loaded and 9,106 empty. So make sure you bring enough tow vehicle with you when you come to pick up. Avery, I got with my manager last night. I was able to get you a discount, but I wanted to show you exactly what our camper offers before we get down to the numbers, because there's really, floor plans that are close to this, but this one's very unique, especially with all the additional equipment that ours offers. And also we do not have any hidden freight or make ready charges like other places. Unfortunately, some places will try to tack on up to $3,000, $4,000 for miscellaneous fees, but we do not do that. All you have to count for is tax, title, and license. We have a really great selection right now. Of course, this is the only one with the slide in the master. Like you're saying, you want more room there. We have other Cherokees. We're actually a gold level dealer for Cherokee, #1 resale brand in America. I would love to earn your business, Avery. Give me a call when you get a chance after you watch this video. My name's Nico from Cliff Jones RV in Sealy, and I would love to earn your business. Thank you, sir.